Ecco, prima Maureen raccontava una cosa che a me piacerebbe che vi raccontasse, cioè raccontava di una loro iniziativa negli Stati Uniti che è quella che la gente prenda il passaporto. Sapete che gli Stati Uniti sono il paese al mondo in cui il 16% della popolazione ha il passaporto, gli altri no, non lo chiedono. Allora, loro hanno inventato questo bellissimo slogan che dice: fate qualcosa per il vostro paese, lasciatelo.
That is correct. That was an idea from our American office. They thought that Americans should be traveling more. Americans should have more understanding of the world. And they did a small book, 50 reasons. This was just a book just for Americans, 50 good reasons to have a passport. I would like to say also that I used the events after September 11th as a travel inspiration, that when George W. Bush got up and said there was an evil axis, I thought, I have to go visit it. So I went, after September 11th, I went to North Korea, I went to Iran, and I went to Iraq. So I have done the evil axis travel.
For our guides, the consequences were quite dire. We immediately lost a lot of sales, but of course that's unimportant when you look at what has happened to the world. To me, the consequences of 9/11 are extremely far-reaching, and I think tourism is more important now than it has ever been, because it is much more important now for us to try to understand each other and to be tolerant of each other, and more importantly, not to allow ourselves to be frightened into leading a narrow little life. Travel helps you to lead a much bigger life.
Well, we cover all three countries in our books. We have a Korea book that also covers North Korea. We have a guidebook to Iran. We cover Iraq quite briefly in our book to the Middle East region. But I've also written a book that will be published next year, which in English we are calling it Badlands, because it is about the countries that some people think are bad. So it also includes Saudi Arabia, Cuba, Burma, Libya, countries that I find are very interesting.